Okay, we're going to do an oil change for time's sake because it's about to come pouring down on my face here.
That's what she said.
What we've done is we've taken our oil cap off. You can see obviously around the rim there it's pretty dirty. It needs to be changed. So you need to go by the usual increments, three months, 3,000 miles, 5,000 miles, 5 months, or 6 months, depending on what kind of oil you use. In this case, I'm using full synthetic, using Mobil 1, and I like to change it every 5,000 miles regardless. Mobil 1, you probably push it a little bit further, maybe 7,000 miles. But I like to take care of my vehicle, so I'm going to go to 3 to 5. Okay, so we've taken the cap off. We've loosened our dipstick here. And focusing on the ramps here. You need some good, you need some good vehicle ramps that'll hold the pounds. That this is a light vehicle. These ramps can hold a pretty large-sized truck, so they're sufficient, more than sufficient. Or you need some good jack stands to hold your vehicle up. Do not use a regular jack to jack it up and then keep it up there. You're going to risk crushing your head, so we don't want to do that. Now, this is the first time I've been under this vehicle, and pretty obvious. Here it is. Here's our oil pan. Anyway, here's our oil pan. I just bought this vehicle 2 weeks ago, so I'm discovering new and exciting things about it. And I got 17-inch socket here. Here's our bolt that we need to loosen and get off here. Now, I need to go ahead and locate where the oil filter is. There it is. Ooh, that's going to be fun to get to. You can see, it's got a beautiful Fram air filter. Isn't that nice? Okay, so I'm going to get my pan under here. Okay. Maybe I could break it loose without using a hammer. We'll see. And break her loose.
There we go.
Sweet.
And you also want to make sure to do this, well, if your engine's warm, not too far long after you've driven it, so the oil will come out.
Yeah,
better.
right now we just pretty much parked. It's going to be a little hot, so I'm going to probably drop my bolt down onto my pan here and just grab it here in just a little bit. That's another thing. You can go to your local auto shop or your dealership and get a nice crush washer to make a tight seal. And you won't need to add this Loctite blue crap on there. That's not even necessary.
And there we go.
Oh, look at it. Look at the color of this oil.
Yeah, this oil's pretty spent.
Yeah, do not let your oil get to this point. Oh my goodness. Alright, so let it drip from your oil pan for, I don't know, about 10-15 minutes. Let your engine cool down a little bit, and then take your oil filter off and let it drip from there for another 5-10 minutes, and then you can get ready to fill her up. What I'm trying to do here is get a good grip with my oil filter wrench here. I got a basic oil filter wrench. It's got a rubber strap here. You can tighten it, give you a better grip on your oil filter. And it's coming off.
That's what she said.
It wasn't on there very tight. That's what she said. Because it's no good without the sauce. Okay, I could probably hand job it the rest of the way. There we go. Fuck. Shit. Okay. Position. A rag or a bucket or something underneath, because this oil is just going to come splattering down. And make sure you're wearing eye guards or you're out of the way, or you're going to get a face full of oil. There she blows. These Frams, you got to watch out too. Sometimes the rubber rings that are built onto the Fram like to stick on the block. If you don't peel those off, you put another oil filter on, you're going to have a big mess when you fill up your block with oil and start your engine.
Fly. Piece of shit.
Be sure to dispose of your oil products in the correct areas. Well, I was actually showing you what not to do. You can take those to your local recycling shops. They bottle up your oil in an old empty canister, and take your oil filters. They'll usually be able to recycle them for free. All right, so we put our oil plug back on. The next step is you got a little rubber ring right here that you want to lubricate it before you put it back on the block.
Before you stick it back in.
So get your little Earl on your finger and lubricate. Now you're ready to install. Alright, so we got getting the filter back on. My preference is I always use Honda genuine filters. I used to use Fram until I had the little incident with the rubber ring coming off on the block. So, I don't really, needless to say, care for Fram anymore. And these Honda filters, you can pretty much hand tighten them. Make sure your hand's not slippery or sweaty, and get a good grip on it. Tighten as much as you can, and that should be good enough. And it's on there. Next step, get you a funnel, stick it in the hole, fill up with oil. Your typical engine takes about 4 to 4.5 quarts.
Yeah, we probably want to get the manual out.
Yeah. Always a good idea.
Well,
How many?
it's 4.4 quarts.
Oh.
Not quite 4.5, although I'm sure 4.5 would be okay.
Stop right there and check it. And this is basically the boring stuff. Okay, we're done with our oil change. Got the engine running. I'm going to take it for a nice little spin. I've checked the other fluids. Transmission fluid was a little low, so we filled it up. All the other fluids look okay. Washer fluid, I'm going to have to go to the store, get some fluid to fill that up. No biggie. Temporarily, you can put water in there if you want. But radiator fluid was a little bit low, so I filled up the reservoir to its marking. See its marking right there. And do not let this get too low. Your radiator is going to start having issues, therefore giving your engine more issues. But this has been a oil change and routine maintenance by Big 2000 Dave on our 2005 CRV Honda. Until next time, happy driving.